Hello. So in this video, uh, I'm gonna show you what formatting actually means. So I'm gonna format a document so that you understand what formatting means. So we're gonna do this together. So hang on tight. Alright. So this is an exam question. So as you can see, it's not well formatted. If you print this out, it will look unattractive, and students might even become confused. So we're gonna do this one step at a time. So let's start with this. Instructions. This will be instructions. Answer our questions. Okay. This should be car. So answer our questions. It's something with Microsoft Word. Whenever you have a word that you imported, you'll have to, it might just underline it that is incorrect like this. So let me just use Control H as replace. So find answer. Okay, replace with answer. Is all. If you answer all questions, comma, choose the correct option. Now, if it's an instruction, then it should stand out. So we use bold for it. Right. Okay. To section A, maths objective. This should be curves also. And you can have this as bold. This maths again, I mean, use Control H also to correct that. Change it to us. So Basil. Okay. So now that we've done that, let's now go into the questions. Now, first, I don't like all these numberings. Don't like these numberings. What I'm going to do is I'll highlight all this, and then I'll come to this place. This is auto numbering. Then it does this. Now, why it numbers it as 1 is because it treats all this as part of this block, part of this paragraph. So what I'm going to do is I will backspace it once and then use enter. So this is simple, just backspace to bring this up and enter to bring it down. Backspace, enter, backspace again, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. So you now see that this looks a bit better. So let's do the questions one after the other. So what is 2 plus 3 now? You can make this look better using equations. Now this does not look mathematical. Now I'll show you what looks mathematical. So we're going to do a little trick. So we'll come to insert and then come to equation. All right. So you select this, cut it, and paste it inside this equation. So now it looks a bit mathematical. All right. So these options I'm going to use, let me come up of this. Yes. Let me use this. Space it. Alright. So I'm gonna copy this so that I can reuse it. Alright. I can place it here. Now this also, let's make it look mathematical. You can also highlight this. Okay, this solve again. So let's Control H, also replace. So let's replace it with what? So replace all. So that's fixed. So you can highlight this and still come to insert equation. new equation, insert new equation. So that turns mathematical. So it looks more like the x we have in mathematics compared to this. All right. Now option A is 7. Just edit it. Use the arrow keys to move to this. Option B is what? No. Option A is 1. Option B, 2. And this is 3. And this is 4. Again, I'll copy this. Or maybe we don't even need to copy it, since we already have it copied. Okay. Then this also has to be mathematical. You highlight it and then you come to insert equation. Okay. Once you've done that, just press space. No. Come inside of this space and press space. So once you press space, it will turn the way you want it. But if it does not do that, automatically, there's a way you can manually do it. You just come to design and select fraction. Yeah, and then you can enter whatever you want in it. But since it tells automatically, you can leave it. So option A here is 2. We have 3. We have 5. We have 10. So I believe I can pause on this and just move on to the next one. Maybe I can move to the next one now. Oh, sir. Okay. Alright. So you see that this looks a bit, at least, more attractive than we had it previously. So, again, Ctrl H. Here again. Then you use all. Okay. So other subjects. I'm gonna put this in capitalize each word. Okay. Then this has to be bold also. Then this section B can be caps. Can be all caps. All caps. Press all. Okay. Place all. I see what's wrong with this one. Oh, yeah, maths is not as acceptable. So you can just ignore this. Ignore all. Alright. So again here, I'm just gonna delete these numbers. Again, I'll just do 1 to 4. Let's just delete this others out. Just one. Okay. So here, Nigeria should be sentence case. So then we can highlight this and use this. Okay. Then, like we did for that, backspace, enter, backspace, enter. Nigeria again units and what year. So there's be a question mark here. And then we can use something like this for the options. One thing about formatting is that you have to be consistent. You see, this is because I started using these brackets for options. That's what I kept using. So A here, man, 58. And make sure spacing after each word, space. For the next word is space. In each of the words, between each of the words, there are spaces. So this is 9058. 9060. Okay, 9063. 9070. Enter. So, the capital of Manchuria. So you come here again, sentence case. Capitalize, okay? So if sentence case does not work, just use capitalize. So the capital of Nigeria is, let me paste the options again. So then I'm going to cut these ones, okay? First, I want all of them to be in capitalized, okay? So I'm just going to cut Lagos and place it here. So I light Abuja also. You place it here. In case you're wondering, I'm using Ctrl X to cut. So I believe you know that. So you highlight this one too, Ctrl X, and you place it here. You highlight this, and you place it here. And you delete this. So the third one now, you have water freezes at what temperature? So again, Ctrl H. There's no use that then. Let me just clear it here. Water freezes at what temperature? So question mark. Then the options. Now, if you take a look at the options, you see that it's nowhere written. It should be 0 degrees C, not just this. So let me take my options again. I just want to be consistent all through. Okay. You're right. 0 degrees C. Now to write degree, just come to this place and you put your degree. And then you turn it off. And then you put C. No, it's capital C. So a shortcut for that, let's say 50 degrees C now is what I want to write. You just press Ctrl Shift together, hold it together and press plus. Ctrl and Shift together, you press plus, then you put your O. Then you write your C here. No, you press it again, Ctrl and Shift together and plus, so that this will come to normal. Then you write this. So I'm just gonna do that. Here again, 100 degree C. Degree C. Okay, and here I'm going to put 5 degree C. Yeah. Alright. So the last but not least, who is the father of computers? Put question mark here. Then my options as usual. So Bill Gates, first I want all this to be capitalized. So choose capitalized. So bring Bill Gates here. Then I'll bring Charles Babbage. Then we have Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg. Okay. Then we have Larry Page. Alright. So that does it. And then this, I think you need to correct it, is Babbage like this. So if you take a look at this, you see that it looks much better compared to that only one we had initially. So I'm sure you totally understand what we did. If you want to see the ugly one, you can just keep pressing Ctrl Z until you get to the beginning. Ctrl Z. So this is what we had at the beginning. I'm just gonna copy this and place it here. Just press Ctrl Y so that you have what we did initially. Now what we did, the final edition, keep pressing Ctrl Y as already, so that I'll bring it all back. Alright, so if we compare this to this, you see that this looks pretty much better. So you are more likely to be accepted with this if you're a typist than this. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.